Hi folks, Ron from RJM Music here, and for our fourth video on the Mastermind GT we're going to talk about expression pedals. And so we've started here with a factory initialized GT, and we're going to go into setup mode and by holding those two buttons. And the first thing we're going to do is set up for our device. In this case we're using a 11 rack by Avid, and so we're going to hit setup devices, and the default rack gizmo is there, and we're just going to change that by pressing the type button, and now it's going to ask us about our manufacturer we want to choose, and we're going to say Avid and 11 rack. And now we're going to go over here like we did in the last video and hit the set default buttons option, and what that does is sets up a page full of buttons that controls the particular device you're working with, and we're going to assign that right to page 1. And so now page 1 has a bunch of buttons that control the 11 rack. We have something new here that's set default pedals, and that sets up the expression pedals to something that makes sense for the 11 rack. And in the case of the 11 rack, you can control three things with the pedals. You can do a volume pedal, a wah pedal, and they have something called a multi-effects, which is basically a pedal that can control more than one parameter in a patch. And so it's kind of a general purpose thing, and it's makes it kind of easy, which is it's a nice thing. Okay, so from here we can hit done. We're done setting up our device. It's going to go through and set up the initial presets. Basically it goes through and just sets preset 1 to call it program number 1 on the 11 rack, and preset 2, and so on. Okay, so we have our one device, that's the 11 rack. Let's hit done. And so now we can go over here to expression pedals. And we have our 4 expression pedals listed here. You can use pretty much any pedal except that you have to make sure that the polarity is correct, and that's going to be, of course, all detailed in the manual. And we're using a Korg XVP10 today. And the default allocation for the 11 rack, the first pedal is the multi-effects pedal, the second is wah, and the third is volume. And so we're going to hit 2 here to look at pedal 2, because that's the one we're going to be working with today. And it's already set up with the correct CC number and minimum and maximum value. And we're going to calibrate the pedal. So you hit calibrate, and all you do is move your pedal all the way up and down. I know you can't see it on the camera right now, but as I move it up and down, you can see the little bar graph move. And you just need to move it up and down once, really, to let it know where the top and the bottom of the range is for the pedal. When we're done with that, we just hit done. And you only have to do that once, unless you switch pedals and pedal types or pedal brands. Okay, and so now this is already set up to handle the wah pedal feature of the 11 rack. We're going to go a little bit further and add a switch point. And the idea of this is we want to be able to disengage the wah when we pull the pedal all the way back, which is a pretty darn useful feature. Some effects processors have that built in. The 11 rack does not, but the cool thing is that the GT will take care of that for you. And so what we do first is set the switch position, and basically we take our pedal and put it where you want it to be, where you want that switch to happen, and I'm just basically putting it almost all the way up. And the pedal is positioned. Now I hit set switch position, and now it remembers that. So now that we've set the switch position, we have to tell it what to do. So we go here, and the switch actions are listed. There's nothing right now. And these are all the things that it will do when the pedal crosses that switch point in its travel. So we hit add action, and you see it's a continuous controller toggle, which is what you want, and the device we're talking to is the 11 rack. And we can skip right over here to select CC, and this is a list of the things that can be controlled on the 11 rack. And what we want, of course, for this is wah on off. So we hit that. It's changed the CC number to be the correct thing, and everything else is good here, so we just hit save. And so now we're back to the expression pedal page, and you can see now there's another there's an action here that says 11 rack, and I don't know if you can read the fine print, but it says CC toggle wah on and off. And so that's it. We've now set up our expression pedal. So we just have to hit done here and done here. And this is the top level setup menu, and we can hit done here. And so we've set up our pedal. And as you can see here, as I play and then move the pedal, as I move up, you can see that the wah control button turns on, and the screen on the 11 rack indicates that it turned on. And then as I back it off, and then as it went back down, it shut the wah off. And so that's all there is to it. You can do that with any parameter and have the pedal control anything that you can control on your device. So that's it for today. Those are expression pedals, and please check out our forum and our website for more information. Thanks.